Hello, hi, and Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to my online English class. Hello, everybody. To those of you who are new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Madam Zeti, and welcome to my channel. So, what are we going to learn today? Let's see. On today's lesson, we are going to be looking at English Plus 1 textbook, Unit 4, Learning World. I have a previous lesson which I talk about present continuous tense, which if you haven't watched that video, I think it is better to watch that one first. So I will put the link on the screen as well as in the description box below. Okay, so today's video we are going to be looking at simple present tense versus present continuous tense. Okay, so before we dive deeper into today's lesson, let's recap on what is a present continuous tense. Jom kita buat sedikit revision. Okay, so present continuous tense is used to talk about things that are happening now. Untuk bercakap atau bercerita tentang perkara yang sedang berlaku sekarang. And this is the formula. You need to have am, is, are followed by the verb atau kata kerja yang ada ing di belakang. Am, is, are also known as verbs to be. So formula dia wajib kena ada verb to be dan juga kata kerja yang ada ing di belakang. For example, I am teaching English right now. That's the verb to be am over here, which is special for I, and followed by the verb teaching, which is teach with ing at the end. And the second example, she is doing her homework at the moment. Again, as you can see, there's the verb to be, which is, followed by the verb with ing, doing. So now, what is a simple present tense? So, the simple present tense is used to talk about routines or repeated actions, which mean ia digunakan untuk bercakap tentang perkara yang kamu buat setiap hari rutin benda yang kamu sentiasa buat. And also, it is used to talk about facts benda yang sentiasa benar, fakta. For example, the sun rises in the east. Just like a present continuous tense, we also have formulas for simple present tense. Let's look at the first one. So for simple present tense, when you make a sentence using simple present tense and you have a singular subject in your sentence, means seorang satu benda seekor haiwan, the verb that follows, kata kerja yang kamu gunakan dalam ayat tu, must have s at the end. Singular subject followed by verb with s. And the second formula is you use plural subject ataupun lebih daripada satu atau banyak. Then the verb that follows, kata kerja selepas itu tidak perlu tambah s. Tak ada s. These formulas are closely related to subject-verb agreement. If you don't know what is SVA yet, again, I have made a video on that. I will put the link to that video on the screen as well as in the description box down below for you to learn about SVA in details. So for example, here for singular subjects such as he or she, it, Amir, my father, the boy or the cat, and of course more, banyak lagi. Situ adalah singular, which means satu or seorang. Therefore, the verb that follows must have s at the end. For example, over here we have eats, writes, speaks, washes, studies, dances. So what if you have plural subjects such as we, they, Amir and Anik, my sisters, the boys, the cats? The verb that comes after that do not have s. Example, like the previous one, eat, write, speak, wash, study, and dance. So as you can see, kat sini tak ada s. One tip that I always tell my students is when your subject has s, like here for example, my sisters, the boys, the verb that comes after that do not have s. So s tak nak kawan dengan s. Okay, so kalau subjek tak ada s, kata kerja kena ada s. Kalau subjek ada s, then verb tak ada s. Alright, next one, special cases. So here we have I and you. So for these two subjects or pronouns, we use the verb without s. So I eat, walaupun I itu seorang. You eat, you write, walaupun you yang kamu maksudkan itu seorang. Now let us look at some examples sentences. She wakes up early every day. So as you can see, the subject here is singular because it's she. So the verb over here has s at the end, wakes. And you know that the action is a routine, every day, setiap hari. So that is why this sentence must be written using the simple present tense. Second example, my brothers play badminton every evening. So here we have the subject my brothers, which has s, which tells you that the subject here adalah lebih dari seorang. So that is why kata kerja after that is play. Tak ada s di hujung. Sebab dekat brothers dah ada s. And of course, this is a simple present tense sentence because this action is done every evening. So it's a routine. It's a repeated action. And last one, I brush my teeth before I go to bed. I brush my teeth before I go to bed. And if you remember, I is a special case. Walaupun dia seorang, kita guna verb yang tak ada s. In this case, it's the word brush. So I brush my teeth before I go to bed. So this is a routine. That is why we use simple present tense for this sentence. And if you notice, the perbezaan yang paling ketara antara present continuous, present simple or simple present tense, the same thing, is that present continuous ada verb to be, am, is, are, and then dia ada ing. And simple present tense don't have ing. Alright, moving on to the next part of the video. We are going to do practice 4 in your English Plus 1 textbook, which can be found on page 47. What you have to do is look at the sentences given. There are 6 sentences altogether, and state A if the sentence is in the present continuous tense, or B if the sentence is in the simple present tense. Sentence number 1. We sometimes do projects. So is it A, present continuous, or B, simple present? Yes, it's B. It's simple present tense. Let's look at sentence number 2. We're doing a project today. We're doing a project today. Yes, if you choose A, present continuous, then you are absolutely right. Sentence number 3. I usually check new words. I usually check new words. A or B? Yup, if you choose B, simple present, then you are correct. Next one, number 4. I'm checking a new word at the moment. Yes, if you say A, present continuous, then that is correct. Well done. Moving on. Let's look at sentence number 5. They always wear a uniform. Yay, it's B, simple present. And the last one, they're wearing their uniform now. Hooray! If you say A, then you are on the right track. Now, everybody, how about we try out something a little tricky? This will help you to check your understanding of the difference perbezaan antara present continuous and simple present tense or present simple. We are going to move on to practice 5, which also can be found on page 47. Let's go. Number 1. Charlotte is a music student. She every day, but at the moment she ... So what is the answer for number 1? There's a clue over here. The phrase every day. So it shows her routine, Charlotte's routine, because she does this every day. So number 1 should be practices. Practices. You use present simple or simple present, but you add s at the end because the subject here is singular. And the answer for number 2 is, there's a clue over there. The phrase at the moment shows that this action is done right now. Sedang dilakukan pada masa sekarang. So the answer for number 2 should be is relaxing. Is relaxing. You use the present continuous. You need the verb to be is and then relaxing. Relax with ing. Let's try the second one. Pat is a footballer. He ... 5 days a week. But today he basketball. So for number 1, the clue is the phrase 5 days a week. So it shows repeated actions, something that he does more than one time. 5 days a week. So this is a routine, and therefore the answer for number 1 should be in simple present tense. He plays. So you add s at the verb play because the subject here is singular. There's a clue for answer number 2, which is the word today. So it talks about what he is doing right now. So number 2 must use present continuous, and therefore your answer should be like this. He is playing basketball. So you add the verb to be is because the subject is he, you use is, followed by the verb play with ing at the end, playing. Well done. So let's try number 3. Melanie in Spanish. with a tourist now, but she usually English. What do you think? So, for number 1, there's a clue over there, the word now, which means that she is doing that action right now as we speak. So, it should be in present continuous. So number 1 should be like this. Melanie is chatting. Number 2, the clue is the word usually. Usually is pada kebiasaannya. So when you use the word usually, it means that you do the thing repeatedly. Okay, it can be your routine. So when it's a routine, you use simple present tense. So the second answer should be she usually speaks English. Okay, well done everybody. Just to add on, I would like to share some extra information to help you differentiate between present continuous and simple present tense. So ini adalah untuk membantu kamu untuk membezakan ayat yang menggunakan present continuous dan juga ayat yang menggunakan simple present tense. If you notice, in all of the sentences that I've shown you throughout this video, there are words or phrases that are known as time reference. So time reference can help you out untuk membezakan present continuous and simple present tense. Remember, present continuous digunakan untuk bercakap tentang perkara yang berlaku sekarang, and simple present digunakan untuk bercakap tentang perkara yang rutin yang kamu lakukan berulang kali. So, here are some examples of time reference. Of course, there are so many more, but I will only show you just a few that are used in the sentences that we have seen in this video. Okay, so for present continuous, we have phrases like at the moment, right now, now, and today. And for simple present, we have time reference like always, usually, every day, on Sundays, which means that on every Sunday, and so many more. Alright everybody, we have come to the end of today's lesson. That is all for today. I hope that this lesson helps you in understanding perbezaan di antara present continuous and also simple present tense. Of course, if you want to improve your understanding, you can always do more practice. You can find more practice online and do it. Okay? Stay tuned for more videos that I will upload on this channel from time to time. So if you haven't yet, do stay connected by clicking on the subscribe button down below. If it's still red, which means that you haven't, so tekan butang subscribe and also ring the bell to be orang yang pertama mendapat notifikasi bila Madam upload video yang baru di channel ini. So I guess I'll see you soon in my next lesson video. Thank you for joining my class today. I truly appreciate it. But until then, goodbye for now. Bye and Assalamualaikum, and don't forget to stay home and stay safe. Take care everybody.